he's had to be really determined and focused and train hard and work hard to be as quick as he is. You know, I think Tolson's done a lot of what he's achieved through just hard work, you know?
Yeah. Tolson still clinging on to that second place, and as we've noted before when we were into the second half of a race here at Valencia, there's tantalising gaps that people have to work desperately hard to close, but it's not an easy track to find those extra inches.
It isn't. It's an almost impossible track to catch seconds back.
Having said that, Haga is suddenly beginning to loom a little bit behind the BMW there.
He is as well.
Haslam still ahead of these guys by about 3.5 seconds, at least he was last time around.
5 laps left. I tell you what, Haga, it's not out of the question he might have a Ross from here.
He could yet make it that far, couldn't he?
Yep.
But it's passing that becomes the big thing.
It is here, yeah.
That's across the line. Haslam 1:35.6, leading by 3.9 seconds, still a couple of tenths quicker on his lap time than these two guys fighting for second place. And Corsa 1:35.8, Haga 1:35.4, fastest man on track.
As we thought, yep.
Here he is. It's always good to see Nitro Norrie, who first burst onto the scene in 1998, making an impact 4 times third in the championship, 2 or 3 times now runner-up.
And the most amazing stat about Haga is he didn't actually break a bone forever and ever and ever until he broke his collarbone. I think maybe last year or the year before.
2008 at Miller Motor.
Yeah, and that was incredible. He had some of the most spectacular crashes and just got up and walked away.
Leon Haslam, though, the man in the lead, ahead of these two. 52 Tolson, 3 Biaggi. Number 11 Corsa now finding that he's got company in the shape of Norrie. Haga.
And I think that I've got that over 4 seconds now, just by the rack of my eye, that Haslam has got a lead over the second place man Tolson.
The rack of your eye? Given the fact you're always telling me how bad your eyesight is. No, that's very impressive.
I use my good eye.
Over the top of the hill, still scorching form from James Toseland. Toseland, number 52, became World Superbike champion originally in 2004, at the age of just 23, youngest World Superbike champion at that time. But here comes the Aprilia, quicker down the straight, eases its way past the Yamaha, back into second place.
And it's never easy, Jack, but and here comes Toseland back, straight back, and Biaggi can't make it. And that's the reason that James Toseland couldn't make it, is the bike just doesn't have the punch compared to the Aprilia between the corners. And if you can get level down the straight, you don't have to get flying past. If you can get level and allow you to use the brakes and outbrake the rider, it's just so much easier.
Max Biaggi, who scored a scalding double at Portimao 2 weeks ago. Toseland is now surely vulnerable, because if Norrie Haga can break through here, and Haga is getting closer and closer to the BMW of Troy Corsa in 4th place, James could yet come under threat for that podium place.
I think so, and I think Biaggi decided that he can go quicker than Toseland. I think he's possibly at 4 seconds left, it a little bit too late, whatever happens, to catch the leader of this race, Leon Haslam. Leon Haslam's just played it perfect yet again.
Haslam riding a beautiful race at the front.
He's always been very good. He's just this year, different man. He's clicked with that bike, clicked with the team. He's happy, he's smiling, just so confident, but without actually being cocky. He knows how fast he can go on it. That's
all
close.
I was thinking about. He's got it. He's shown enough front wheel to just get
not yet. He hasn't.
Now is the Ducati quick enough down the straight? Because look at the BMW responding on the straight. And as they go hammering past us, the BMW has the speed to hang on. Good move by Corsa. He put himself in the right place to get the pace onto the straight.
He ran it wide out the last corner and kept the speed going.
In the background, Jonathan Ray in 6th, Carl Crutchlow 7th, ahead of Lanzi, Quintoli and Smertz. Tom Sykes 11th, Ruben Zaus in 12th. It's the battle between the two men who've ridden the most races between them in this category. It's Norrie Haga's 265th race in this series. 41 times a race winner, but I think it's Leon Haslam who looks the most likely race winner here. He's
absolutely.
That won that opening race in Phillip Island, his debut victory. Could it be 2 here at Valencia?
Yeah, so far this season, 3 seconds, 1 win, and that's what leads championships. 20
laps out of 23 complete. 2.5 laps left for Leon Haslam to go. This has become the hot battle at the moment. The Xerox Ducati of the light against the lightning fast BMW. Good race, contrast in styles as well, in body language and body position.
Yeah, contrast in bikes as well. Aga trying again to set himself up, this time on the outside.
So perhaps he's looking to get the drive this time and see if he can do something about it at the end of the straight. How fast can he pick it up? Look at the BMW pulling away from him. And as they go past us beneath, he pulled about 3 bike lengths beneath our commentary position here. 2 laps to go.
Even in the slipstream, Norrie Hagen can do nothing about the speed of that BMW, and that's the way you would expect it, to be honest.
Do you know, Biaggi and Toseland, Biaggi with no draft to cling onto at all, 301 kilometres per hour down there. Fastest man on track, you know, is in 13th place in a straight line. Max Neukircher's top is 303 kilometres per hour on the Hans-Speed 10 Carter Honda.
Yeah, I think he might have got a big double bubble slipstream there.
He could have done, you're rightly right. This is number 91, the man who replaced him at Al-Stara Suzuki under the watchful and intuitive eye as Francis Batter, who's very happy with the Haslam family and their prodigious son. Corsa and Haga still at it at the point where Leon Camia spectacularly exited the race earlier on, when he looked as if he'd finally got his early race pace together.
Jonathan Ray
hanging on in front of Cal Crutchlow.
Yeah, that has closed up a little bit, actually. The Crutchlow-Ray battle.
The last lap, incidentally, was the first lap in which Biaggi had gone faster than Haslam, who kicked it right back to 1:35.975. It's undoubtedly his slowest lap of the race. But he'll only have 1 lap to go at the end of this one. They drop into the final turn and out. Leon Haslam on the Viru Al-Stara Suzuki leads the way with a 1:30. He's dropped into the 1:36s for the first time with a lead of 3.3 seconds over Max Biaggi. 3rd place James Toseland. 4th is still Troy Corsa. This would be a cracking result for BMW as we watch the electric legs of that man Leon Haslam changing down.
Yeah, he's got a quick shifter, but I think with them knees he doesn't need one.
He's looked very just
I've not seen him make a mistake at all. Certainly come of age on this Viru All-Star. We're not quite know how to pronounce that yet. We're going to have to get the definitive
Estonian beer. We didn't try any last night.
No, we didn't. I'm going to try some. I fancy the look of the bottle. It's like a perfume bottle.
You had a beer at Kawasaki, but we didn't actually get to try one of those. We must see Patricia right. Well, perhaps leave it to Lassen now.
Yeah.
Into the final turn. Oh, not even into the final turn. I'm sorry, I'm being a bit presumptuous.
The final turns of this 23-lap race.
And what a wonderful race he's had as well.
Yeah.
Leon Haslam has really... he was obviously...
He's looking back now.
For the first time, glances over his shoulder. The man that made the difference for him, I have to say, was Carlos Checa, exiting early with that mistake when he'd taken what instantly looked like a fairly convincing lead. Leon Haslam just took advantage of that and put himself through into 2nd place and was there to take advantage.
Did the hard work early on in the race, built up a gap and just did what he had to do. The rest, he knows he's got a gap now. He knows he's got a bit of time to play as well, look.
Leon
there you go.
Wheeling across the line, he's won for the 2nd time in World Superbikes 2010 to extend his lead in the World Championship. 2nd place for Max Biaggi, 3rd James Toseland, 4th Troy Corsa, 5th place for